We have never been formally introduced, but I like to think we've known each other for a long time. Once you believed that I am flat. Once you believed my riches are never ending. Once we lived happily together. But now we are facing a crisis. The life I harbor is dying. As you have developed and grown, I have suffered. So have all forms of life. 3/4 of my ice-free land has been altered significantly. Most of my oceans are polluted, and 85% of my wetlands have been lost. Since 1970, on average, animal population sizes have decreased by at least 2/3. We know of 680 animals that have a spine just like you, that you drove to extinction in the last 500 years. 1 million plant and animal species are now threatened with extinction. How did we get here? To the point where you can imagine the end of life, a mass extinction, but not the end of fossil fuels, the destruction of nature, the continuous extraction and consumption. When do you stop the conversion of natural ecosystems into places that serve only humans? In the name of development, progress, and growth, how do you reverse the damage? Let's take a walk around my surface and see what the land looks like. We can cover the 150 million square kilometers in about 100 seconds. Deserts, salt flats, and rocky mountain ranges are some of the most inhospitable environments for life. They make up 19% of my land and are largely the same as centuries ago. Yet, even here, the impacts of the climate crisis and what you call development are felt. About 10% of my surface used to be permanently covered in snow or ice. But this area is rapidly decreasing as I speak. You have dammed almost every major river and drained entire lakes. My forests have shrunk over time. Once they covered about half of my land, but today, less than 1/3 is forests. And the monocultures you have replanted bear no similarity to what was there before. Every second, I lose 1 football field of old-growth forests. A walk through the remaining truly untouched forests only lasts 8 of my 100 seconds. Natural grasslands and savannas are being lost worldwide. They are facing the fastest and largest rates of conversion and degradation of any biome. More than 1/3 of my surface is used to produce your food. Of that land, more than 3/4 is used to raise domesticated animals, cows, pigs, and poultry, and their feed. Livestock make up 93% of all mammals. Humans weigh 10 times more than all wild mammals combined. 70% of all birds are chickens. By choosing to eat diets high in animal protein, you are driving the rapid destruction of nature. If you thought your cities, monuments, and highways make a lasting impression, I'm sorry, but that walk is over in little more than a second. You might live on just a small part of my land, but you hoover up resources from thousands of miles around them. You need to correct your errors before they become irreversible mistakes. The changes you are causing are becoming more and more irreversible, and this is not only on my land, but in my oceans and in my atmosphere as well. Think about your future. This is the only home you have. Declaring an emergency is only the beginning. Now you must act. with only 15% of my surface being reserved for nature. Globally important key biodiversity areas lack conservation. You must identify and prioritize these areas if nature is to have a chance to recover. Switch to cleaner energy and eliminate all fossil fuels. Transform your diets. Eat less or no meat. Stop being wasteful. Reduce your consumption of plastics and keep them out of the environment at all times. Introduce new hope and a new future by restoring nature wherever possible. I am slowly dying. I have shown you what is happening. You cannot claim you didn't know. You need to take action now.